What's up, everybody? Sleek Shadow here. And if you're in the game, you're no stranger to mods. And even competitive games have mods in it. And today we're talking about Marvel Rivals mods. What's going on? What's happening? And are people getting banned for this thing? First and foremost, most of the mods, as you've known, come from the Nexus. It's a website that allows you to download mods, install them into your game, and pretty much you have it. It's the simplest way to install mods. I've been using it before, probably around Skyrim. I don't really use mods now at all, but back in the day when it was really popular for Skyrim, I would use them. But right now, it seems that Nexus mods and Marvel Rivals are going through a little bit of transitionary period, one might say, because nothing is really too hard set in cement, but it seems like what people are going to allow and people aren't going to allow are already in. So as soon as Marvel Rivals came out, mods immediately started happening, and you started getting mods like the Donald Trump, Captain America, and I think there's a Joe Biden one too, and there was just a bunch of other ones. And Nexus mods pretty much, once season 1 hit, took them off of the website. Like, they weren't no longer be able to be available to people. During the same exact time, NetEase made mods to be installed a little bit harder than normal. No longer can you just go to Nexus mods to get the launcher and then insert the mods into Marvel Rivals. Now you have to have a workaround. And for this workaround, you need to directly access the game's PAK files. And one person actually put a tutorial together, and I will put in a link in the description below if you want to do it. I am not anti-mods whatsoever. So people can have some of these fun mods still installed into the game. Like, you see, there's one that's really hot right now. It's Luffy Gear 5. People are loving it, but there's just a whole ton of them. DC, you got Vegeta, there is a ton. Even Billie Eilish has a mod in the game. So, you know, when it comes to modding, the sky's the limit. But the one caveat of this workaround is that PCGamer.com is reporting that it potentially just kills your frame rates and makes the game a lot less fun, because when you're playing shooter games, frame rate is pretty much key. Even more than like resolution. A lot of people drop the resolution just to have higher frame rates. So when it comes to that, it might not really be viable for most people who are trying to play competitively. When I say, I just mean ranked, really. Frame rates definitely help in this game, especially with the pass of this game, knowing that frame rates actually help with the actual time to kill time. So it's kind of important. But if you're into having fun, I'm not hating on that. But there is a flip side to this, and the flip side to this is that yes, you are still liable to be banned when it comes to modding the game. NetEase does not want people modding this game. Understandably so, it's a free game and most of their money comes from skins, so people are making custom skins of characters or things that they like more than the actual things that are on sale. It's going to be somewhat of an issue. But for right now, nobody has been banned from Marvel's Rivals during season 1, and that is reported by 80 level. So at 80.lv, level 80. And that is pretty remarkable to me, seeing is that the high number of people who are actually playing it, that means there's definitely some people playing with some custom characters, some mods, and they haven't been hit yet. So that's pretty remarkable, especially when it comes to a game that is PvP. When it comes to modding and things like that, it's kind of a sacred area because people feel it could give you an unfair advantage, such as being one mod making you smaller, being harder to hit, your hitbox becomes smaller, or sometimes they add different mobilities, and it just gets a little wonky and weird. So mods are always typically not even really gray. It's usually just a no-go zone when it comes to PvP games, but sometimes people do like to play PvP games with mods. Now, if you want to get specific, the user conduct and the terms of service or the terms of use specifically says on 4.5 user conduct. By using our service, you agree that you will not use cheats, automation software, which is bots, hacks, mods, or any unauthorized third-party software purporting to modify, tamper with, or scrape information from, copy, or reverse engineer any part of services in software or connected to the services. So essentially, you can't mod. But NetEase really hasn't been enforcing this thing, and I think that's okay for right now. Now, to close this out, I'm just gonna give my little bit of 2 cents as being a person who's played games a long time and someone who's followed a lot of stories about modding and things like that. If you are modding, okay, but just beware. NetEase says it's a no-no, and if the company says it's a no-no, you're liable to get banned, even though no one has been banned yet. These things come in waves, so one day nobody will be banned, and then the next day, like 20,000 people will be banned. It happens just that quick. And if you're the person that's like, oh dang, I don't really want to lose my account and get banned, I would say to scrub every file pertaining to mods possible. Like every shooter game, every hero shooter game, any type of PvP game, there's gonna be cheating going on, and when the cheating gets too rampant, the company usually starts to clamp down on people. And even if you have some game files that have mods or let's say bots or any type of things that deviate from the original script, you're liable to get clapped. And I promise you, just playing games, people who have mods and cheats for other games install their PC that isn't for the game that they're currently playing and get banned for, and it's still perfectly valid because like some form of backdoor is still open, or it's some reason, you know. For me, I think it's just best not to gamble with it. I like playing Marvel Rivals. I don't want to be banned, so I would choose not to mod. But that's just me, and if you do so, I'm just giving you a warning. Just beware that it's very possible at some form of random day that 20,000, 30,000 people will be banned from the game for using mods and or using cheats, and or you just might catch strays. And the thing is, to get your ban reverse in games sometimes is a very, very hard thing, and some people just don't even go through with it all because it's almost an impossible task to win at times. Anyways, that's it. Sleek Shadow here. Thank you for watching. Till next time, guys. Peace out.